Woke up this morning. Wow, that is so loud again. My goodness. You guys were like, Glenn, stop screaming at me. Okay, well, I apologize. Hold on. Wish I had Alpha here. Alpha's the sound guy. He'd fix all this for me. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Sorry for yelling at you. Good morning. I woke up this morning, grabbed my hashtag Rise and Grind planner, opened it up, and at the top of every single page of the hashtag Rise and Grind planner is a quote that is submitted by actual Rise and Grind members, which is my favorite part of the entire thing. And so I opened up the planner, and there was a quote that was submitted by Bonnie Hundley. And the quote says this, and I'm going to share it with you before we kick off today's episode of Rise and Grind. The quote says this: try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. And as I read that this morning, I thought, that is a powerful thought, a powerful statement. It's making an assumption that other folks are experiencing that cloud, right? That they are in that cloud. So we can be the rainbow for that. And I think that there's a lot of truth to that. As I thought about this morning, I thought, man, what an incredible situation. Here I am in New York City. It's been spectacular. I've been here, for the last week, and I've been able to experience lots of things and travels to lots of places and be around lots of amazing people. And not everybody gets that every single day, right? There's people starving out there. There's people that are dealing with problems, dealing with, life and loss and so on and so forth. And so that really hit me this morning. Like, try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. There are people dealing with stuff today, right? There are people dealing with stuff today. And so for us to lead out with an attitude of gratitude, which is what this is calling for, I believe is definitely the key. Let's dive in. We're in a series this week called Monkey See, Monkey Do. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up today here on hashtag Rise and Grind.
Good morning. How are you, my friend? You see, there's no excuse for you not pushing yourself to the next level. In order for you to create a new you must have a new mindset. When teams come together, we can create things that are greater than the sum of all of their parts. Good morning and welcome to hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning. How are you, my friend? Dude, today is Friday. That's right. Today is Friday, July 30th, 2021. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Friday, July 30th, 2021. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most, and I do mean the absolute most, of this absolutely incredible day. I'm coming to you live from New York City. We're actually in the Queens area of New York. It's been absolutely beautiful. Been here since Tuesday of this week. And today is the final day of the Breakfast with Champions Consortium. I'm losing my voice if you can't tell. Today is the last day of the Breakfast with Champions Consortium, and I got to tell you, it has been rather spectacular. It's the only way to describe it. It has been rather spectacular. Yesterday, we rotated through so many amazing moments from great speaker shares throughout the day to birthday celebrations. We had Molly Dare's birthday, which was celebrated, which was amazing. We had a run in Central Park yesterday morning where a bunch of us got together and ran at Central Park. There was another group of humans that were with a gentleman named Chase doing a fitness workout right here at the hotel. There were moments that we laughed. There were moments that we cried. There were moments that we celebrated. There was a party at Amelia's house, Amelia Antonetti's house last night that was phenomenal, truly phenomenal. So many amazing people there. I met a woman that was she was the producer on the Johnny Carson show for 6 years. And this woman is easily in her 70s, if not older. And she was backing that thing up on the dance floor, man. I got to tell you, we was dancing and she was backing it up. I was like, this woman right here is wild. And I'm excited to get to know her even better. She's just a phenomenal human. So we had the laughs and we had plenty of tears that went around the room. There were memorable moments, incredibly memorable moments. Like I took a picture of a beauty queen. There was a beauty queen by the name of Dominique. She's here, and she's just absolutely incredible. And she was taking a picture of us, and she didn't know, but I was taking a picture of her, taking a picture of us. Because how often are you standing in a room where a beauty queen takes a picture of you, right? And so there were memorable moments, and there were many breakthroughs. And there were also a few surprises along the way as people stopped in unexpectedly. Friends of mine from the area that are here in New York City, people that are out there making a wave, making big impact. It's just really special. And there was also this guy named John, who did something incredibly special for the entire group. As we put this thing together, we had to put it together fairly quickly. And one of the things that we were missing is we had the lunch sponsored by a gentleman named Ramon. He was kind enough to sponsor the lunch, but as far as the other breakfasts and lunches, we did not have those sponsored as of 3 days before the event started. And my man John Policastro, I don't know if I'm exactly saying that his last name the right way. But he came through and he sent me a message and he said, hey, I own a catering company in New York City. Is there anything that I can do to help? Breakfast with Champions has made such an impact in my life, and I want to give back. And I said, yeah, man, we could use some breakfasts. That sounds weird when I say that. We could use a couple breakfast displays and maybe a lunch. That would be great. And he said, yeah, man, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it all. And he did. Brielle just sent me a message saying I'm on mute. How am I on mute? So hold on, you guys can't. On my phone, it shows me lit up on Clubhouse, and it shows that you guys can hear me. Flash your mics. What is going on? All right, sorry, Facebook. Hold on just a second. I don't know what has happened here. Maybe it disconnected. Fun. Sorry, I got to get reconnected over on Clubhouse. We're sitting here talking about John, this amazing human. Oh my gosh, like it will not let me in. It won't let me in on Clubhouse. Like it won't let me in at all. Interesting this morning. You guys on Facebook are like, so? We over here on Facebook, pay attention to me. Which is exactly what I should be doing, to be honest with you. But there's 300 people also over there on Clubhouse that are needing a little love. So if you could offer me some grace this morning, I would appreciate it. Completely got kicked out of Clubhouse. Let's see what's going on here. All right, let's try this again. They got kicked out of Clubhouse.
Let Glenn know he's back
Let's
in.
see what's going on here. I'm just now getting back in.
Let's try this again.
There's a delay
Hey,
from
Glenn.
Facebook. Okay, I'm here now. Yes, Bria.
What I can do for you is I can just stream your audio from the Facebook from my computer so that we have audio and you can prioritize Facebook.
Well, I appreciate that, but we're good here. You guys can hear me now, right?
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, we're good. Apparently, the hotel Wi-Fi kicked me out, so I got kicked completely out of the Clubhouse room, and I had to reset all of that. While the people on Facebook are like, "Come on, bring it." Did you guys hear about John?
I told the story, John.
Yep, we got the story.
Okay, you told the story. That's what I'm talking about. You guys are awesome. You Clubhouse people are absolutely phenomenal. And thanks for sending me text messages and letting me know what the heck is going on. I really appreciate it. So incredibly memorable moments, the breakthroughs, the surprises, like it was value packed. The entire last day and a half, and now here we are rolling into the final day, was just incredibly value packed. And it was intimate, right? It's about 100, a little over 100 people that are here. Not a huge, large-scale event. So it's intimate, and it's very raw, which is what I love, right? This raw, organic connection, these raw, organic conversations, these raw, organic, like really authentic breakthrough-type moments. It's been really special. It's been really special. And so what I thought I would do today, as we've been talking about monkey see, monkey do, how we have this innate inclination to mirror and to pick up from others. What I thought I would do is today, I am going to teach you how you can create something like this yourself. How you can create an environment or an experience where people can come together, right? Where people can come together and ultimately make a massive impact in your life and in the lives of many others. I'm going to teach you how you can create a large tribe of your people. That way you can replicate and be able to experience something like what we're experiencing here at the Breakfast of Champions Consortium. Fair enough? That's what we're going to do. Before we do, though, you know we got to do some dancing, all right? Can y'all hear the music over on Clubhouse? Yeah, there it is. Flash those mics, baby. Listen, for those of you that know, and those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button because I believe if we can change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. And sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you to hit that share button. This is also the part of the show where I want to say good morning to you, and I want you to say good morning to me, whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay. Maybe you're watching on the podcast. Maybe you're checking it out on YouTube. Wherever you're at, I want you to say what's up, and I'll say what's up back. Fair enough? Fair enough. Good morning, Alpha. Good morning, Brielle. Thank you for being incredibly helpful today. What's up, Sarah? How are you? We got my man Scott Flansburgh is in the house. I see Laura Wild is up in here as well. What's up, Regina Carey and Gina Keys? We've got Michelle Gravely and Mike Higdon. We've got Kim Fair and Latrice Miller. Beth Lucchesi's up in here. Jeff Baker, Brad Smith. We've got Tamara and Barbara and Liza and Bernita. What's up, Tara and TM and L.A. Williams? That dude's amazing. Just so you know, L.A. Williams is fire. I love that dude. Also, Keontae, I got your present last night. Keontae dropped me a gift up there at the, or down there at the hotel lobby. And so I appreciate you, Keontae. Thanks for always landing your plane. Dr. Janie, great to see you this morning. What's up, Eric Artell? I also see Mattel Love. I see Soul Salcido is up in here this morning. What's up, Melvin Rodriguez and Cheryl Alexander? We've got Kim Fair, Jeff Baker, all kinds of folks here on hashtag Rise and Grind. I started a couple minutes late today, so we're going to cut it a little bit short on the dancing segment. But I do want to let you know, if you haven't done so, do me a huge favor. The Breakfast with Champions podcast is now out, and you can go download that wherever you like to download podcasts. Right? It's on Spotify, it's on Apple iTunes, all those different places, and it's amazing. You can rewind, you can fast forward, you can go to your favorite hosts and moderators and listen to those particular segments. Never miss a moment of Breakfast with Champions again. So go check out the podcast. Fair enough? Fair enough. All right, let's dive in. How are you going to create your own movement? How are you going to do it? I'm going to teach you right now here on hashtag Rise and Grind.
So ladies and gentlemen, at TED we talk a lot about leadership and how to make a movement. So let's watch a movement happen, start to finish, in under 3 minutes and dissect some lessons from it. First, of course you know, a leader needs the guts to stand out and be ridiculed. But what he's doing is so easy to follow. So here's his first follower with a crucial role. He's going to show everyone else how to follow. Now notice that the leader embraces him as an equal. So now it's not about the leader anymore, it's about them, plural. Now there he is calling to his friends. Now if you notice that the first follower is actually an underestimated form of leadership in itself. It takes guts to stand out like that. The first follower is what transforms a lone nut into a leader. And here comes a second follower. Now it's not a lone nut, it's not two nuts, 3 is a crowd, and a crowd is news. So a movement must be public. It's important to show not just the leader, but the followers, because you find that new followers emulate the followers, not the leader. Now here come 2 more people, and immediately after, 3 more people. Now we've got momentum. This is the tipping point. Now we've got a movement. So notice that as more people join in, it's less risky. So those that were sitting on the fence before now have no reason not to. They won't stand out, they won't be ridiculed, but they will be part of the in crowd if they hurry. So over the next minute, you'll see all of the those that prefer to stick with the crowd, because eventually they would be ridiculed for not joining in. And that's how you make a movement. But let's recap some lessons from this. So first, if you are the type, like the shirtless dancing guy, that is standing alone, remember the importance of nurturing your first few followers as equals. So it's clearly about the movement, not you. Okay, but we might have missed the real lesson here. The biggest lesson, if you noticed, did you catch it? Is that leadership is over-glorified. That yes, it was the shirtless guy was first, and he'll get all the credit, but it was really the first follower that transformed the lone nut into a leader. So as we're told that we should all be leaders, that would be really ineffective. If you really care about starting a movement, have the courage to follow and show others how to follow. And when you find a lone nut doing something great, have the guts to be the first one to stand up and join in. And what a perfect place to do that at TED. Thanks.
I love how he broke that down. And for those of you who were on Clubhouse, there was a video that he was playing at the same time of obviously a lone nut, a guy that was out dancing by himself at a festival. And of course, the first follower jumped in, and then another and another and another. Next thing you know, one guy dancing by himself turns into tens of thousands of people all dancing. And I just love how he broke it down so succinctly, and how it was really, when I first watched that TED Talk, it was really impactful to me, the first follower, right? Obviously, that's what he kind of honed in on. But to me, that was a separator. That was a unique conversation. That was something I hadn't heard before, right? That first follower. And that's the thing, is there are many people that want to create movement. There are many people that are looking to create impact. There are many people that are trying to stand out, to be unique. But ultimately, I think what gets lost in the translation is when it's all about you, it becomes incredibly difficult to pick up the momentum that gentleman talked about. When it's all about serving someone else, now we're talking. Now we're cooking with grease, as they say, right? So here's what I want to do. I want to give you 5 components. I'm going to give them to you super fast. I'm going to make sure to stay within the parameters of our time block this morning. So I'm going to give you 5 ways that you can create a movement online, right? Using online. Now, I don't know if I'm an expert at this or not. I do know that we've had a lot of success with hashtag #RiseAndGrind, being able to make an impact in lots of lives around the globe. And we've been able to duplicate, replicate, and expand on that with this incredible app called Clubhouse that has allowed us to reach even more people around the globe and ultimately change the way they start their day. So I'm not going to necessarily go out here and tell you that I'm an expert. I'm just going to say I've been able to create or help lead a couple movements in my days over the last few years. And I'm going to tell you the 5 ways that I was able to do that, and then you can monkey see, monkey do if you would like, and you can imitate and create a movement of your own. How's that sound? Fair enough? Fair enough. So the very first thing, very first tip, trick, very first thing that you want to note is, in order to create a movement online, you have to be authentic. Now, I call this the 8 Mile effect. There's this movie called 8 Mile with this guy named Eminem, if you've ever heard of him. And he's a rapper, and he's an incredible rapper. And in the movie, he shares his life story, growing up in poverty and abusive situations, and not always the smartest guy, and making plenty of poor decisions. And usually he gets picked on quite a bit, being a white guy in a black neighborhood and with his lifestyle. And so in the movie, at the end, or towards the end of the movie, he's in a rap battle with the local rap god, basically, and he gets to go first. And when he goes first, what he does is he leads out by saying every negative thing about himself that anybody could possibly say. He points out his lifestyle, he points out the poverty, he points out the abuse, he points out all of the things. And when he's done, they go to the other gentleman. It's now his turn, and the other gentleman has nothing to say. He has nothing to say. He had a mindset of, I'm going to pick this guy apart. I'm going to make fun of every aspect of him. And his power was taken the moment that Eminem shared his truth. And so I share this with you folks because I think this is the most crucially important part. If you're wanting to create a movement online, you're wanting to attract a tribe of superhumans that you can do and experience life in an incredible way with, this is the starting point. You have to expose your truth. You have to be 100% authentic, real, and raw. My friend Alpha, he said it one day, I think it was Alpha that said it here in Clubhouse. He said, if you're wearing a mask, the people that you are here to serve can't find you. Gosh, that's powerful. If you're always wearing a mask, the people that you are here to serve cannot find you. Take the mask off. When you are authentic and share your truth, it releases the power from anyone else and gives it to you. So that's number one. Number one, you've got to be 100% authentic. Number two, you got to be consistent. You got to show up the same time, the same way, every day. Literally every day, right? You got to show up the same time, the same way every single day. So Rise and Grind, we're here on episode, I'll have to look. I think we're in episode 934 or 930, somewhere that, like that. And I can't tell you we've started at exactly 5:30 a.m. every single day because we haven't, but we've been pretty darn close, right? Within a few minutes. You guys have offered me some grace as we've transformed to different platforms. But basically for the last 3.5 going on 4 years now, around 5:30 a.m. I've been here. No matter what city I've been in, no matter what time zone, no matter how late I was up the night before, I've been here. And every time I've showed up the same way, right? Energized, bringing motivation, education, and inspiration to the world, right? Every single day. I show up the same time, the same way, every day. And one compliment that I love to hear, and I'm sure you all have this, right? You all have a compliment that you love to hear. One of the compliments that I love to hear, and I've heard it a bunch over the last couple of days, and I love it, is when people say, golly, Glenn, you're exactly the same in real life as you are online. Some even say it's a little bit better in real life. I'm just saying. But I'm consistent. You know what you're going to get from me every single time. Are you? Are you consistent? Or do you sometimes maybe let the thing, I want you to think about this for just a second. Do you sometimes let the things that are going on in your world change the way that you show up? Do you let a negative thing that's happened in your life change the positivity that you normally bring to a room, to a conversation? Do you allow not getting your way or maybe something that's argumentative? Do you allow that to step in and keep you from serving and delivering your light like you normally do? You can't. You can't. Not if, I mean, you can, but if you want to create a movement, if you want to attract your tribe, if you want to create experiences, lifelong memories where you get to do life with amazing superhumans that are aligned heart-wise, then I'm telling you, you got to be consistent. I know that stuff goes on in your life. I totally get it. You must show up consistently the same way every single day. Number 3, you have to give an ish. This is a family show. You have to give an ish. Listen, in order to be able to create a movement to attract that tribe, you are going to, or I'm sorry, not you. People have to know that you are not in it for yourself, but that you are in it for them. They must know that. And here's what I got to tell you. I've met a lot of people. I've experienced a lot of things. Being out here in the social media world, you meet, lots and lots and lots of people, and I see it, and I watch it, and I can identify it immediately. You can tell when people's posts are there to serve them. You can tell when people's videos are there to serve themselves. You can tell when people's their intentions are incredibly selfish. You can tell, you can feel it. It's instant. No matter what, they can try to fake it, but you can't hide it. When you go in this with selfish intentions only about you, you'll never, ever, ever be able to long-term sustain a tribe. You have to give an ish. It has to be about them, other people. It's the only way it works. Number 4 is you have to use the 4 P's of social media. Now, as you guys know, I like 5 simple things you can do in the morning to change your life. The 4 P's of social media. I'm going to give you 5 things today. Like, I like these numbers. They're easily memorable, right? So the 4 P's of social media are this. You should be posting personal posts, professional posts, purposeful posts, and polls. Polls just mean ask a question, right? If you rotate those 4 things, and I'm not going to go into depth on them because I'm running out of time, but if you rotate those 4 types of posts in your social medias, you will start to build relationships with people the same way, or online, the same way you build relationships with people in real life. And then number 5, the last one, is you have to be unique. Listen, no one wants a copy of anything. We all value the original, right? There's this whole world of NFTs now that are coming out. There are these electronic originals that you can own, right? You could screenshot it, you could make a copy, but the copy's not worth anything. Only the original. That's it. The original is what has so much value. And you, my friend, are an original. A child of God, the God of the universe, the God that made everything. And that God made you to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be, not anyone else. And it's not an average version or a little bit above average or a little bit below. It's the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And the only way for you to become and to lean in and to continue to evolve and grow into the best version of you that you can possibly be is you cannot focus on being a copy. You can only focus on being self, being authentic, being real, being raw, being consistent, showing up the same way, giving an ish about others, utilizing and showing all aspects of your life, from your from your personal life to your professional life, to the purposeful things, the things that draw emotion, that mean something to you, asking questions, engaging others. When you do that in your unique genius, your unique way that is authentically and holistically you will begin to attract your tribe. You will begin to create a movement. You will get a frequency and a vibration where tens of thousands of people are now dancing. They are fanning their flame due to the spark that you created. And that's what I want to challenge you to do. That's what this has been about all week. Monkey see, monkey do. It's been about not being a copy, but stepping into who you are as an original. Because you, my friend, are amazing. You're a tremendous human. I absolutely stinking love you. I do. If nobody's told you that yet today, I want to be the first. I absolutely stinking love you for who you are. For who you are. My brother, my sister in Christ, the God of the universe made you, and I love you for that. So lean in, all right? Lean in, because I can't do this by myself. I can't go out and change the entire world. I need help. I need you to step into your greatness, your uniqueness, create your movement, attract your tribe, and go out there and make an impact. Fair enough? Fair enough. Listen, if you need more videos like this, you can go to GlennLundy.com. We got tons of them over there, all kinds. So you're welcome to do that. Go over to GlennLundy.com, please. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that share. Drop me a comment. Make sure you say good morning so that I can see you. But most importantly, enjoy your weekend. And I'll be back here on Monday morning at 5:30 a.m. We're going to do this all over again on #RiseAndGrind. Have an incredible day. Thanks for tuning in.